So my family started farming full-time the year I was born. So I've been involved in agriculture from the very beginning. My dad's actually a first-generation farmer. He started farming on his own. Oh, I'm getting emotional already. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh, I need to restart. So my dad started farming full-time the year I was born, and he's a first-generation farmer, and I've always been really proud of that aspect, that both of my parents have taught me how to work hard and really have a love and passion for the industry of agriculture, and to showcase how we have been able to be successful, as well as share with others how they can be successful. I have grown up helping on the farm. We have horses, we have chickens, we have a couple dogs, and we also have some cats, all the good stuff that tends to be around a farm. And I really enjoyed being able to learn how to have a good work ethic from the very beginning. We were expected to get up early and help out where we're needed. In high school, I had the opportunity to join the FFA and be heavily involved there, and that's where I was able to get started on a supervised agricultural experience, otherwise known as an SAE for my fellow FFA people. And I started a business called Cleo's Cuttings, and that originally didn't start out to be a business endeavor. Like I mentioned before, I have 2 horses, and I needed some hay, and my dad normally would bring one of our big bales over and help me feed them, but I got tired of always having to wait and ask him when my horses were out of hay, so I was like, oh, why don't we do some little bales? So we went out here back behind our farm where our shop is, and we baled up some little bales with one of our friends' little balers and went and stacked it by hand. They were 110 bales, 110 pounds, they were really heavy. And I ended up actually selling out because word got out that I had little bales, and then I ended up still feeding big bales. So that was the summer of 2015. So then the next summer I was like, oh, there's really a need for this in our community. So I just did more little bales, ended up hiring some high school boys to come help me load customers. So, and then continued to grow from there, and I've really enjoyed being able to see how it's progressed over time. So then the summer after that, my dad and I had spent the winter looking on YouTube at different pieces of equipment, and we found one called the Bale Baron, and it takes little bales and packages them into what's called a large bundle. So we have in our bundler that we bought together, it packages 18 individual small bales into one large bundle, so it's easier to move and handle, and you can load it in the back of a pickup without having to use your hands, which is super helpful for us. And then I don't have to hire those high school boys. So we did that, and then did that the next summer as well in 2018. And then just this last season in 2019, I did the most bundles that I've done before, which is a little over 300 bundles, and that's what's behind me right here. So I do 2 kinds. There's straight alfalfa and then a grass alfalfa mix. So just down the road over here, we have a field that was originally alfalfa, and it was a little bit older, been in for several years, so we drilled some grass into it, and so now we have a nice grass alfalfa mix that's really popular with horse owners. My horses really love it, and they like to eat it up, even though they do like the straight alfalfa because it has a little bit better leaves on it, and they like that flavor. But it's been fun to be able to have this business. It's helped me pay for college, and so I'm paying for it on my own, and being able to work with my dad and follow him in his footsteps is really cool for me. I really have a passion for agriculture, as well as sharing my story about it, because I think it's an important industry. I mean, only 2% of the population is directly involved in agriculture, and I think it's important that we're able to share our story. And I've been really honored to look up to my parents, as they've showed me and taught me how to work in agriculture, as well as they do a really great job of sharing their successes with the community and engaging in service and charity to those around them. And I think that really encompasses what agriculture is. I mean, it's a service opportunity for everyone involved. People come together to get the crops in. It's very much of a family aspect, especially on our farm. My dad and I, we have a great time in the summer. We can be cussing each other out and then go right back to laughing all in the same 5 minutes because of a breakdown or something going on that we thought was funny. And so I think that's really why I love it so much, is because I do it with people I love. And being able to share that story, especially through social media, is super important for me. Cleo's Cuttings, my business, has an Instagram and Facebook page that I enjoy sharing different facts, photos of what we're doing out on the farm. We have a dog that usually makes an appearance very often because she's always out here helping us, climbing on top of the bundles, and I think that's really cool for people to have an opportunity to see that where they may not before. And social media really allows us as agriculturalists to share our story without them having to come out to the farm and have to be right here with us. I think that's really cool that we have that as a technology tool. So I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for the opportunity that I have to share my story on social media, specifically my Idaho agriculture story. Grateful for that.